Alrighty, Stumpscraft SMP Season 5 to-do list. We've got a few things to do here. Let's pick one and go do it. I'm thinking for today's episode we can do acquire the Sniffer. Alrighty, my friends. I hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are safe. Almost died. Not really. But guys, we have a lot to do today. We have a little adventure to go on to. We're going to go get a Sniffer or two if we get lucky and find them. That is the adventure that is on the agenda. Hopefully all goes to plan today, and with all that, I just want to say that I hope you guys are well, I hope you guys are safe, and welcome back to Stumpscraft. Alrighty, my lovely individual friends, my viewers, my supporters, every single one of you watching this video. Guys, episode 10, Stumpscraft SMP Season 5, I thought we'd do something interesting today and save the building for another episode. So as you guys saw, we're going to go look for some sniffers. That involves going out and looking for a warm ocean biome, grabbing a brush, and searching for, hopefully not too long, but it could take an hour or two. We'll see how we go. Without further ado, I think the intro has been covered. Just wanted to update you on what we're going to get into. And with that, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. And if you're new to StumpsMC, of course, and as always, leave a like, subscribe, come back for more, and leave a comment for me to get back to you on. What good would I be without my little self-promotion as a content creator? You've got to do it. Now with all that, I'm going to get myself prepared, right? Make sure I've got enough rockets, make sure I've got enough food. We're in for a bit of a flight because I don't know where a warm ocean biome is. There's not one near us. So we're going to go fly around for a while, try to find one, and then we're on our search once we find those ruins, if we can find those ruins, because that's where you find them, FYI guys, for those who don't know. Looking for sniffer eggs, you can't just find the mob, you've got to find the egg, and that's in a warm ocean biome. You've got to grab that dust brush, go to a ruin, and look for the suspicious sand, or gravel if you will, and in those you might have the chance of getting some potteries, sniffer egg, emeralds, gold, hoe. There's a few different things that you can get from it, but a sniffer egg is what we want. That's what we're going for, just to clarify on that, in case it wasn't clear guys. Just kidding, just kidding. So for real, gonna grab myself a few things, get ready, and we can head off. I just realized I didn't have my gamma mod activated, so it was very dark in here. Now it's nice and bright. Sorry guys, my apologies. With all that, I am not going to record that clip all over again like I tend to do when I mess clips up. Hello there. I don't really want you in my home. Intruder alert. So we'll just get rid of that. We've got everything we need. It is night time again, so I'll go to sleep. We'll hit the skies, and we'll go see what we can find. Gotta feed your pets. I make that a point every episode. I don't know if I do it for them or for me. Like if I don't feed them, I'll probably be guilty. And if I forgot, yeah, that's pretty bad ownership, right? Alrighty, it is a new day, so let's go hit the skies real quick. And we don't actually know where a warm ocean biome is. There's nothing in our radius, so we're gonna have to search. That's my spawn map being overlapped into the world's map. Ignore that. We're going to have to search for a little while until we find a warm ocean biome. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. And I'm going to fly around for a little while. I probably should have grabbed more rockets. There is some here at Kid Deputy's shop. So I didn't... Yeah, alright. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to buy some. What are they worth? 3 diamonds for 1 stack. You guys are going to have to hold me accountable for this. We're going to buy 3 stacks. So 3, 6, 9. That's 9 diamonds we've got to come back and give to Kid Deputy. He's actually making a comeback and coming back to Stumpscraft, so that's actually very exciting. So we better make sure we pay him so that way he doesn't, get scammed by Stumps. With all that, that's a couple extra rockets. Really handy. That actually worked out perfectly because I forgot to craft rockets. Got some potions, got enough food, got everything else that we need, the brush as well. And all we got to do now is find a warm ocean biome. So I'm going to see you guys in a short moment once I find one. This might be helpful to some. So we've got here, see where it says right where my cursor is? Pay attention up there when I have my cursor on the dark water. So we've got deep cold ocean, we've got deep ocean, and oh look at that. And we've got the lukewarm ocean. So we needed the warm ocean biome, so now we've got that. Now we're just going to find a ruin within this biome of the warm ocean. And once we find the ruin, we will search it, and before you know it, we should have some sniffer eggs. Is that a ruin right there? It is. What do you know? I didn't even have to pause to search. We're going to let all this go. It's right as soon as we enter the biome. That is fantastic. No way. Alright, so let's get some perspective of the flashback. And that's just some wheat. So you guys can see that we're not going to search every single one. I think that'll take a lot of time. I am after 2 sniffer eggs, and sometimes it is difficult to get. So if you can see what it is like so, it's wheat. Not going to worry about it. And that one was wheat, so we're not going to worry about it. We'll get rid of those. There's one underneath it. That's one thing, guys. Sometimes you will find they do hide underneath other sand blocks, so we've also got to be careful. So we will very carefully look around and search all of these. So what do we got in this one? We've got a gold nugget. We don't really want that. Get rid of some of this sand. See if we can't expose. There's a chest. Buried treasure map. Maybe we would go search that, depending on how long this takes. So we can confirm there is nothing else around here. And I've run out of oxygen, so I've got to go back up. Oh, never mind. We're going to go shift on this block right here. And we should get our bubbles back, just like so. A little tip, pro tip for you guys. Little cool feature for Minecraft. I love that about those. So we've searched the first little one. Let's go over here real quick. Have a search at this one. I'm pretty confident we might actually find a sniffer egg quicker than what I thought, which is, well, great, because I thought we were going to have to fly around for a while. We didn't have to fly for too long. Here we go. Pottery shards. We want some of these, so we're going to definitely collect some of those. Respecting the remnants. Brush a suspicious block to obtain a pottery shard. Awesome. I didn't even know that was an achievement. What have we got in here? Another buried treasure map. I'm going to assume it'll be the same. Let's just carefully search. There we go. There's a couple more blocks right here. That's wheat, so we're not going to waste our time with that. You guys are kind of getting a guide while we're here, and that's a gold nugget. Sometimes, and I'm about to tell you a secret in a moment, guys, especially for those who watch my faction series. If you guys play on factions, I've got a little secret for you. I've been keeping it out of my series, but I thought, since we're on the topic of sniffers, let's give you guys a little bit of insight on that. So let's just keep searching for a bit, and I'll keep you guys, stay tuned, and I'll give you the insight on my little secret that I've got on Insanity Craft factions to do with sniffers. Oh, we just ruined one. We want to try to be careful not to do that, Stumps. Knowing our luck, that was potentially one that was going to be a sniffer egg, but we'll hold out some hope and sure we will find one. There we go. There's some right there hiding with a pottery shard. Not a sniffer egg, but we will take it. You're running out of oxygen, so let's grab a bit more of that. We'll eat some food really quickly. And we're going to go back to the search. Got another one over here, so let's just get through the top ones first. What do we have? We got a wooden hoe. There's a couple more in here. This is promising, very promising. There's 4 I can see right now. Got a pottery shard. We'll take that. What do we got? Got some wheat, so we'll just break you. What are you? Wooden hoe, we will break you. And another pottery shard. We might have a full complete set of this rate, but for now we're still searching. Fishing rod with unbreaking too. I've got a few fishing rods and I think they're maxed out, so we're not gonna worry about that. If it was early game, that would be pretty handy. And we're out of oxygen again. Got respiration, right? We do. And aqua infinity. Yes, we do. Alrighty. So we will move on to the next little ruin, which is over here. Looks a bit promising. There's a few more. So there we go, my friends. Have a go at this beautiful coloring of this egg. Come to me. Smells interesting. It does. Doesn't it? We just need one more so we can breed them now. So just to clarify on that, guys, you get to 1 and that's great. And then, you place it down, 20 minutes later, it will spawn. If you place it on a moss block, it cuts the time by half. I did make a video on this, I recall. Cuts the time down by half if you place it on a moss block, which is also really cool, by the way. You need 2 to breed them. You can't, so you got to get 1. It'll give you torch seeds when it digs for it. And then you grab another one and you feed them both. They breed, dropping you another egg, and you can either place that, so on and so forth. So, on the topic of what I wanted to talk about before. So, on Insanity Craft factions, I have been doing this exact thing that I'm doing with you right now. Been searching along and around for sniffer eggs. I'm not too sure if you can breed them. I tried to breed them, it failed the first time, and then, I got raided to someone kill my sniffers. Long story short, but I've been searching for sniffers and I've got about 15 eggs in total, all up now. There's like 4 different realms, right? 3 of them are in the overworld, and they're all 10,000 blocks by 10,000 blocks. There's a fair few Warm ocean biomes I've come across, I've been searching, and I've been selling them for $35 to $50 million for one singular egg. So I've got like $150 million, and I haven't revealed that yet. I'll probably will in episode 3 or 2, maybe episode 3. But I've been keeping it on the down low, and if you're watching me now, you've got some insight on that. One great way to make some money on that server, because you can't buy the eggs. So you've got to find them, and then you can sell them to other players. They are rare, and some players are lazy. They don't even know how to find sniffers. And once they've got a really good established base, like say the biggest factions, well, they get bored, right? And they need a friend or a pet, and a sniffer's perfect for factions. Like, why wouldn't you have a sniffer in your base? That's a major flex. And with that, $35 to $50 million they've been selling for, I sell them cheaper to some of my friends. But yeah, it's been pretty interesting. We're making some good money with it. With that, I think that might be the whole ruin. Definitely safe to say that there's nothing else here, but we got the one. I'm really happy about that. We just got to go find another. That is a nice village, I will admit. So we're just on our search, sticking to the warm ocean biome like we have been. Just searching. It's a lot easier when you get some height, that way you can see. Getting low on rockets. Oh, we have something. Is that another one? Is that the same one we would know? It's a new one. Oh my, look at this. It's so much bigger too. Oh, this is promising, guys. We are going to have what we need, I hope. Let's be careful and move this top layer. Might not be any suspicious sand at this first little ruin. Okay, I'm just going to search all the boxes underground just to make sure nothing is hiding from Mr. Stumps. Nothing's hiding. Another buried treasure map. We didn't even use the last one. I don't even know why we're collecting, and we're not even here for that stuff. There's nothing that great you can get from him anyway, considering we're this far along in the game. We're going to move on to the next one where we can see suspicious sand. Grab some air. And what do we got? I was going to say nothing. Gold nuggets. There's probably going to be some hidden, I'm hoping. Because that was just one suspicious sand at this one, none of the last one. Let's just see what we can come up with. Holding out hope, and we're getting attacked. Get out of here, so. This is my land. My swamp. That one's empty completely. That must mean someone probably searched this one. Oh. Because there are some players that do have some sniffer eggs. That makes sense, but there is still some... Oh, look at that. No way, there's still eggs here. They didn't search all of them if they were to search this area. And I can't get up now. So let's put that back on. Just going to quickly try our luck. We've got 2, that's all that we need. But if we can get a few extra, we could probably gift them to someone. We are here, right? The life in Minecraft is so interesting. Between the fish and the dolphins, the squid, Minecraft is developing. And then you got these turds. Yeah. Pufferfish. No one likes those. Like phantoms. Why would you... Why? Anyway, guys. That is all of that. I think we might head home now. Plant those sniffers. Get that 20 minutes down. And before they're about to hatch... Well, I might even do a time lapse like I did last time I did that. We'll do a quick time lapse. And they can hatch. And then, yeah. You guys, I'll speed that up really quickly. You guys can see all that. And we'll make a little pen for him, maybe. Maybe just temporarily until we come up with an official design. We've got a few designs from tutorials. We might come up with something different and make it in survival. I don't know what materials I have, but we'll go back and we'll see what we can whip up and do. Yep, nothing here. We're going to move on now. Potentially head home, but I am still searching because it is quite a decent sized biome. So I thought we'll just go this way. There's more here. Guys, I'm thinking... Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go search. I'll see you guys in a second. It stops, but then restarts, so it probably does loop around. You might just have a look at that. Oh, wait. Wait. It looks like it's been searched. Yikes. Got a ruin. Looks untouched. That's fantastic. Being that it's a clean one. Only an emerald, pottery shard, and that's an iron axe. Might just quickly check under the pillars. Oh, there's one right here. Oh, yo, and there's a sniffer egg. Yes. Thank you. Good lord. Thank you. Might check the rest of the pillars. I'm going to take that as a... Oh, there's another one. Sniffer egg. Just a gold nugget. That's a win, my friends. That is a win. We were already mission successful, but now we're just overdoing it, but that is awesome. That is fantastic. That was one little ruin on its own, I think. Again, really, it was, but we got what we wanted. We got that third egg. No way, my friends. I'm going to take that as a win. I'm going to take that as a sign. We've got 3 eggs that we wanted, so 2 we can hatch right away. Third one's a gift. We've got half an elytra to get us back home with just over 2 stacks. That should be plenty to get us home. And with all that, we'll go home, sleep this terrible weather away and the night away. Hello, little cutie. And that is mission successful. I think we're going the right way. Yeah. That is something. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the little search. I certainly did. Kind of carried it on a bit longer than what I should have. But this is Minecraft. This is a game. I am StumpsMC, content creator, and you know me. I will talk. I will drag things on. I will just be myself and do what I do best. And so with that, that is a mission successful. Very, very successful. 3 eggs, not bad. There are a few players who've got a few eggs, so you've got to factor in that all these ruins, a lot of them have been searched already. Got lucky though, we really did. So with that, we're going to make our way home now, if this is the right way still. It is. And we're going to go to this beautiful area. Look at this. Look on the map, it looks great. Damn. Good job, Stumps. Good job. So I'm going to see you guys back at home. Won't be, you know, a couple of minutes away for me, but for you, it'll be a split second. And we'll get to business, place these eggs, and get things moving along. Alrighty, my friends. And I think for the first order of business, what we shall do is grab those 9 diamonds. You guys remember that. Got to hold me accountable. We got to go pay our friend, so we'll just grab a block. That'll be for our friend. We also need to repair our elytra. That'll be something that we can do also. Might just go to the mob farm and just quickly grab some XP. Or the mending station. We have a mending station. Let's go use that, make use of that. Can we sleep this night away? No, we can't. Only thunderstorms. We're stuck with the weather, guys, for a temporary short moment. Let's go to this mending station. Did my pigs get They did. What happened here? Did the lightning strike my fence and burn it away? And some of the pigs got electrocuted? What? I have no idea. Maybe you guys could tell me. I gotta fix that. Get some pigs back. Oh my goodness. So let's do that real quick. Let's grab some pigs. Oh, this is the thing. They're everywhere. Look at this. So my pigs must have got electrocuted. Beetroot for the silly piggies. Come on, silly piggies. Yeah, we need you in over here. I don't have a fence yet, but we will work something in. Let's use some sand for now. Now what are you gonna do? Place this sand here to retrieve the other pigs. And now I've got a bunch of these goblins around. That is something. That's never happened to me before. Never. I'm gonna have to kill you, won't I? Oh, yikes. How do I get... Yeah, beetroot? Come here, little piggy. Come on, little piggy. Not you. Get out of here. This is my land. Now I've got to kill the rest of you. Oh. Now look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. That's why I like the axe. That's why I like the axe. There's no more of that sweeping stuff. I'm not hitting anybody. Alrighty, so with that, we're going to get this pig into here. So come on, you. Now that's 4. That's enough to get started. So we can breed these guys back up now. And I'll go kill the rest of those pigmen later. That is something, isn't it? Okay, so with all the delays out of the way, we should be able to just come in here, grab all this. Elytra is already repaired. That is fantastic. Great. So we will throw that away. The elytra repaired. Let's go pay our friend back for the rockets. We should, you know what? No, let's buy some more from him too. Because why not? Dump these pottery shards off. The sniffer eggs, we should probably place those too before we go, yeah? There we go. There's 2 moss blocks right here. We'll need somewhere to keep them. Maybe right now we keep them in the house, and then that will give us incentive next episode to make them a pen if we don't have enough time this episode. That's probably a smart idea, Stumps. We'll just place them in the middle here. They can just chill with us. 2 of them. And you see the green? All that's like the bone meal effect. It's because of the moss, which is really cool. We'll place this last one in our ender chest for a friend. Grab some more diamonds. Maybe 2 more. And we'll buy 6 more stacks. That'll be 9 in total. Not too bad. Kid Deputy, like I said, he's coming back to Stumpscraft. He had a short break for a moment there. He was very busy with work and life. And as it gets, there's 2 bees in a boat. 2 bees in a boat. Sorry, as it gets. And so with that, you know, haven't seen him for a while. He's just told me in Discord he's coming back. And this would be something nice to come back to. He built this, like, check this out. Really cool, like a spaceship, rocket ship type of thing. I forget exactly what it's called, but it's got the episode on it. It looks fantastic. Did great building it. The time lapse is worth the watch. The episode is worth the watch. But with that, we're going to pay our friend back. Does he have a payment barrel? He does not. So we're just going to put them all into there. So again, you got 3 diamonds for 1 stack. We took 3 stacks. That's 9 diamonds. 9 diamonds makes a block. That's just for your new guys. And we're going to take 6 more stacks. Got enough rockets now to last us for a while. So it's been a few minutes already. We get to still do a quick little time lapse. I will just simply get rid of this. So this baby sniffers don't press on the pressure plate and walk away. That'll be smart. So we're going to go sit AFK. Let the time lapse play over. So I might just like put the camera like in that corner or somewhere like here. And just have it watching the eggs. The next 10-20 minutes or 10 minutes you could say. We will speed it up and then you can watch them hatch. And then we'll come back together and talk and commentate more and all of that fantastic and amazing stuff. So these guys are about to hatch. We've got a couple more minutes left to go. Made some fences. I'm going to leave all this into here. We'll take those fences down very soon. For the time being, I'm going to sit up here. Maybe I'll sit right here. And we're going to get some flashback perspective. And I'm going to sit here for AFK for the next 5-10 minutes. And we'll let these guys hatch. So you enjoy the show. Might throw a nice little music over it or something. Who knows? Maybe not. And with all that, we'll see you in a few minutes. Alrighty, my friends. We're about to watch this one hatch. Oh, look at these guys. Aren't they just the cutest? I love snippers, man. Especially when they're babies. They're really cute. When they get big, they get, well, big. They get really big. They take up a lot of room. And you guys will see that probably in this episode. And maybe in the beginning of the next one. I should have made them a home. I did. But I was just way too excited. I knew we had our hands full with trying to search for, you know, ruins and the war motion biome as it was. I wasn't confident as the people have already found some. And then with that, we did get lucky. We got a couple and then we went an extra mile and found another one. So we got that 3rd egg. We will give that to another player. Maybe a new person who joins or one that we have interaction with next time who doesn't have a sniffer. We'll save that for a potential, you know, scene in another episode. But we do have 2 sniffers and they're kind of just making themselves at home. They can't sniff for any seeds as it is wooden flooring. But, I mean, I could put some grass seeds in, grass on the ground. But at this point, I think what we should do is make it our mission to make them a home in the next episode. Make like a sanctuary. That'd be pretty fun, pretty exciting. It is a bit of building, but not too much. And then it's for a good cause. We'll give these guys a home because we can't exactly sit them down like these guys. So they're just going to get in the way, especially again when they get really big. We'll pop these away. We'll let them hang out in the home for now. Let them familiarize themselves with their new home. They just hatched, so they're babies. We're gonna treat them like they're babies. Coming to our board. So we had acquired sniffer, we've done that. So now we need a sniffer home. So we're gonna pop that in there. That'll be for the next episode, but until it is ticked off and done, it'll stay on the board. Because we might come into next episode and not do a sniffer home at all. We might just decide that we'll keep them in the house for another episode or 2. And then build their house later. We'll see what comes up. We still have a few things ahead of us to do in the series. And I really want to get to that vault room in the future, which coming up, which will probably be If not next episode, the following. With a little vault room, that'll be cool. I've already been getting some armor spare, so on and so forth. We've made some progress throughout the series. We're only on episode 10, but have a look at our wonderful home. Damn, I'm in love with it. It's beautiful. It's fantastic. Building all of this in survival with your boy Stumps. Majority of it you guys get to see through the time lapse. I save you the time, but there is a lot of hours. A lot of hours. When we first came to this land, I'll give you a look at it real quick. It was bare. Other players actually went through and destroyed it and took some dirt away. So we've had to terraform it, we've had to build it episode by episode, build by build. We're making some progress, and now we've got some new friends. So those sniffers are going to be... Now that's exciting. I gave you some insight on the sniffers as well. You know, on my little journey on Insanity Craft factions, using that method to make millions and millions of dollars, which is interesting as also. Use these fences, fix up our little mishap. I don't know what happened there, by the way, guys. Here we go. And the rest burnt away. I ran away, sorry. I just lost my wording there. But with all that, my friends, I think that will be all. You guys were here last episode, right? There's a few of you that missed last episode, so I might just quickly feature that before we go. So in the last episode, we built this really amazing, interesting, and ultimate, I'm going to add, bridge. I'm not very great with building bridges, so we kind of designed this one and built it together in the episode. Then I threw into a time lapse and finished the rest off. And then we also did the same thing over here with a little boating fishing dock, if you will. And it turned out fantastic and amazing. I fell in love with it. I am in love with it. And I think it just completes all of this. For those who are watching the series, you might remember, this was actually all land. So we've cleared all that. For those who missed the episode, we made it a river flowing straight through, giving us a good reason to have a decent bridge. And that is pretty much all the rundown on all of that for last episode, episode 9. With all that, my friends, I think that will very well conclude the episode. Gonna go check on our friends, make sure they're not into any trouble. What are you fighting over there? Are you fighting over there? Break it up. Come on, break it up. Yes, it's your mate. But these are still babies, so you're supposed to get along. And with all that, my friends, I think, yeah, that'll conclude everything. So I shall thank you all for watching up until this very end. And I hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are safe. I've got to do more work on here, design a sanctuary for these guys, little pen if you will. Got to go do more on Insanity Craft factions, episode 3, got to work on that. And a couple more tutorials coming. I've got a camel stable. If you haven't seen that already, that is coming up very soon. And with all that, I shall wish you guys to be well, stay safe, take care. Leave a like and comment down below for your boy Stump. Subscribe if you are new and you enjoyed the series or any of StumpsMC's content. And with all that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Are you still watching me? Well, much love to you, my friends. Take care. I'll see you guys really soon.